What is the damage of?
Let me see here. I'll go back. So that's where it gets sticky because that's not. It says the range attack is a TN 11 dexterity grenade test. Oh, that's for me. Where do I find the damage on it?
It should be in the book, depending on what grenade. So it was a blast file.
Yeah, it just says this grenade creates a small explosion, damaging opponents with shards of glass and concussions. But it doesn't list the damage of it on that one. It's the only one that doesn't list the damage.
Okay.
At least that I can tell.
Yeah, it says 2d6.
2d6, yeah,
In
that's
that
right.
chart.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't see it up there. Yeah.
So roll 2d6.
Yep.
Okay, 11. And ping for me where it was you wanted the grenade to go.
It was, well, I don't know if it'll let me ping because it's not a. I tried that. Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah, roughly there.
Okay. She kind of make like a. There's a big, kind of big kapoosh in this one area of the rock, and you move some of them, but it's not like as huge as you were wanting it to be. But you do, and it kind of freaks out Curiosity and Harmony and Artheus and even the bandits as you hear in the fighting. You hear a and then you hear the rocks start moving again, and not knowing what's going on. Maybe wondering that there's more explosions.
And then at this point, I'll use my stump points to seize the initiative.
Okay, so that puts you at the front of the initiative, yeah?
Yep.
So let's give you a 23. Alright, good job.
Let's see if I. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shot at the first.
It's gonna have to be on your next turn. You've done a lot.
Well, this would be my. Well, it says
Seizing initiative means you go. It means you just put at the top of the turn order.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good.
Curiosity.
So is there like an opening in the rocks behind us now that we can run away through?
No.
No.
You just heard an explosion and the rock started moving. Again.
Okay, well I guess I will cast Healing Hand touch on myself again.
I love how you're content to just let Ari just fight while you're like, heal bot, heal bot, heal bot.
Hey, use a minor action to heal area.
Nice.
And then, I will also use Healing Hands on Ari.
Like you're just holding, like you're basically
He
just
gets
a channel
13
of
now.
healing energy as Ari fights things off. Right, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorm.
I know it's not going to work. I've been trying this whole time to make the thing roll. Otherwise, we'd have been flooded with spell rolls by now. I know how to roll though without
Just-
using.
Okay, just go ahead and roll.
One second. So for spell, that would be my intelligence added onto that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the macros in the sheet, do you not have a number in the focus?
I do. Oh wait, no, in the focus bonus? No, I don't have one in there.
You have to have a number in there, otherwise it breaks. Even if it's
weird.
0.
What spell are you using? Shadow Dagger?
Shadow Dagger, yep. And TN is 11, so...
Yep, that's a success. It's a little bit different because you're not using it to attack someone.
Using it to attack rope. Or whatever is binding me.
Okay. I will say, so you concentrate, try to ignore the pain, and in your mind's eye, a dark black dagger forms out of shadow. And as you can see it in front of you, all of a sudden you hear and you look up, and your hands, you can now move your hands. You're still tied up in other places, but your hands are now maneuverable.
Oh, that is good.
If you start, you start looking for your stuff, finding a.
Start trying to see if I can feel my dagger or something, or I'm still bound, so I can't move my arms at all, right?
Your hand, you're kind of like this, but now that you can move your hands, you can kind of like pat yourself down, look around. Your stuff are all gone. Like you've got your clothes, and that's it. You don't feel any weapons or anything. But your hands are free. Right.
Well, I think that's about it. Can't do anything else for my minor action, so.
Alright. Binda.
Okay. I am going to move over to Harmony, and I am going...
Portal clash him!
No, these spells are clearly.
What was that?
Linda has my spellstone that has healing touch on it.
I do?
I gave it to you in the morning that we skipped over, like at the very end / beginning of last session, this session.
Okay.
She don't.
Then I guess that's a better idea, baby.
Harmony knows that, so he if you came over to her, if you came over to him, he'd be like, "Spells don't."
He looks really bad. He is the definition of a pincushion. He is tied up and bloody, and arrows and blood are everywhere.
Yeah, how do I use that?
So
just roll intelligence.
Yep, you just need to be able to hit the spell. So whatever the target number is for healing touch curiosity, she just needs to beat that. 10. So roll your spell as though you roll a normal spell.
Ooh, stun points.
There you go. Yep, then you got stun points.
Okay, what can I do with that? Ooh, fast casting.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Good job.
I will, so I can use the spellstone, and then I will do what I was really thinking of doing, protective.
Okay, so first roll. So she did. So what do you roll for healing touch?
Oh, I rolled it.
Oh, okay, so 15. So he gets back 15 health.
Yeah.
Okay, and then go ahead. Okay, and you can now roll protective winds. Do you just? Okay, go ahead and.
Unfortunately, I do not get those stun points. That's sad. Because it's fast casting. Since I'm in the same square, does it protect him with the same way?
No, but he does suffer a -1 penalty when making melee attacks.
No,
So
it's around. The square's around.
no, I said anyone adjacent. It says anyone adjacent to you, friend or foe, suffers a -1 when making melee
Adjacent
attacks.
squares, I thought.
It says adjacent to you.
You are adjacent to him because you're a fairy. You occupy his same square. That makes you adjacent to you.
I'm sad.
But you're protected.
That's not.
Well, don't worry, he's not going to be
But the
making melee
winds,
attacks.
the winds should still protect him.
So they roll high enough that they would still hit me with the +2, probably like 80% of the time anyway. So it doesn't really.
It's a protective wind that protects you. It's a little dome of wind. It's tiny.
No, it doesn't. Why?
It says it circles about you and protects you from harm. It's very explicit about it being only you. It doesn't say the area or around. It explicitly says around you. I'm sorry, okay? That's the rules. Don't get mad at me.
That's what it says.
Everybody, it's your turn. Please go before Vinda comes through the computer and kills me.
Yeah, no, alright, I'm gonna try and still get out here.
You're still not out. That's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and grab a shuriken. If I can't reach it on this turn and start cutting myself free, I'm gonna try and like tumble off of the rocks, so I'm much less of a person who's gonna just get shot on top of the rocks.
You are being shish kebab. That's true.
So that's what.
So all the arrows have like sliced up the net, so he can just wiggle out of it now.
No. No.
The difficulty factor from him wiggling out of it decreased by 2 because the net is slightly torn up.
No, okay, nope. I'm just rolling off the rock pile now.
So Vinda comes and touches you with the healing stone or the spell stone, and you feel the familiar warm energy come.
I am annoyed because that's why I was doing that, to protect him.
Okay. I'd read your spells better next time. I'm sorry that it says you. It doesn't say you can protect it. It doesn't say you can protect
Well, that's
an
what I was
ally.
supposed to be doing. So if it's not doing that, I should be able to do something else instead.
No, you cast it.
I'm
sorry.
annoyed.
Sorry.
No.
Harmony
I'm annoyed.
now tumbles away underneath you.
I am annoyed.
I am now yelling vehemently at Bramble and Jeffrey. It's like, are you gonna get me out of this thing? Why are you standing there?
As a gust of wind blows around you and makes it hard to now see because now she's blowing dust into your eyes.
That was not the intention, and I am protesting.
It's fine. You have the spell stone, so I'm not almost dead now. We're good.
You did do something.
So do I need to make a roll to like hide myself better so I don't get?
I would have done something else.
Protested, noted.
You can't hide yourself, but you can try and get yourself in a more awkward position to be hit. So
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like as close to the rocks as like possible off the rocks, so that if anybody's like farther down the canyon, they can't hit me because it would hit the rocks on top instead. I understand I'm still gonna probably be vulnerable from the people that are close to me up on the top, but that's the best I think.
So we'll say you're like over here now. Like trying to get some cover. Okay. So it would be their turn, but because someone sees the initiative, it is Bramble's turn.
If I had been making attack rolls, I totally would have wanted to be able to do that because that's so helpful.
My selection's not allowing me to do it. That's fun. Try again here. It's not letting me do it. Okay, the first rogue guy in between Harmony. The first one to the left. That's where we're gonna shoot at.
This one?
That was over in the darkness where it showed me. You clicked.
Okay, so this one.
Yeah, the one that you just let the red one.
The red one.
You mean by next to Harry?
There you go. That one.
You can't see that. I know it doesn't because I don't have line of sight, but it's
Then
8 feet up.
Okay, well then I have a conjecture. Then they wouldn't be able to see me.
No.
Yeah,
So
there's
then-
the ones on the
then
top. The ones on the
Yeah.
top. There's people.
Oh, I can't
on the
see
top of the
anything.
canyon.
All I can
Yeah,
see
we
is the
can't.
4
We
people.
can't actually see them because of
Okay.
line of sight things, but we would be able
Okay.
to see them since they can
So
hit us.
so in theory, there's people over here shooting down.
Yeah, there's
There are
about
people-
4 people.
Okay.
There are like 4 people over there.
I got you.
And there's people also
All right.
over
Well,
there.
can I hit anybody that I don't see over here?
Yeah, it's just because
Okay.
of the way the dynamic
Well,
went.
then, since you know where they are, whatever one I can hit.
You can hit one on. Pick a side. Ping a side. You can hit one on either one.
The right.
The ones over here, the ones in this direction, have been shooting at you.
All right. I'm gonna go for the ones I've been shooting at. The other side of my friends that are.
Okay, there's
Hurting
one
more.
here, and there's one here you can see.
All right. I'll shoot the one further on the right then.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I'll need some clarification on the enchanted bow. That,
Did you decide a +1 to attack or damage?
to the attack.
Okay, so you gain a +1 then.
Okay, so let me just write that down really quick.
Yep.
So I can know that. Okay. All right, let me just. There we go.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Do a dexterity check, Bramble.
Oh yeah, thank you. Dexterity 2 is mine.
There's our 3.
I thought yours was higher than mine. Okay.
No, it's not, unfortunately. Now, if it's Jeffrey's. So.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes. That's all.
Okay.
Or for
Good
Brandon.
hit. So yeah, you seeing Harmony and Vinda kind of trying to get out of the way of the arrows, and you're finally deciding to pick on someone. You lock an arrow. You send it straight clear into the creature, piercing through his armor. You see him kind of pull back, fixes his arrow notch on you next. So you at least grab their attention. Okay. It's kind of hard to get, actually, to Curiosity, because he's kind of guarded by rocks. So, let's see, 3 attacks on Airy. As Harmony continues to just be like a health battery.
One
Curiosity.
conjecture really quick. Before we start the new round, I yelled to Winter.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you wanted
She's,
to.
I mean, you don't know. She's pretty far away. So you
Well,
don't know
she
what
said
she heard.
she said she would stay within distance if we yelled before we started.
Right.
shooting. So,
She hasn't responded to you.
oh, okay. So we don't know if she lit it or not.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I mean, I thought we were supposed to light the beacons every whatever hours if it was safe. So
If we lost more than
lighting
one,
flare
it's supposed to
now
be like
isn't gonna
danger.
do anything.
She said she was gonna find a way to like alert them if they needed to be. Airy, 11, 16, and 16 to hit.
Just the double 16s.
Okay, no stump points. That's good. Alright, and 11 points of damage to you.
11 times 2. Okay.
Curiosity. 12.
That doesn't hit.
Good for you. Okay. So the swordsmen come around and they surround you, Aerie. And they start beating you with, trying to hit you with attacks. You manage to kind of fend off and dive. Curiosity, there's a sword, and it comes right between the two of you, and you duck out of the way as you're like still trying to heal yourself and Aerie. Unfortunately, though, the archers are still on you, and they're going to send 2 arrows that way.
That's the first. Is this the first time that's happened? At least for the enemies, it's the first time that's happened.
For this game. Or for this encounter.
Okay, so the first one I assume hit.
Yep.
Okay, that's just that. Second one. It's a 7, doubled, so that's a 14. It's gonna be a mighty blow, or lethal blow, sorry. So that's 14 plus 8, so that's 22 points of damage to you. There's 1 stun point left. He is gonna move you. And he's gonna knock you so that you trip over the rocks behind you. And you're now kind of like out of range of Aerie. And are kind of stumbling back trying to catch yourself. As this arrow as the first arrow kind of catches you off guard, and the second one sinks through your armor, sinks down into your stomach, and just like basically topples you backwards. That one hurt. Sorry about that. I am rolling really well. I didn't expect to be rolling this well.
They also have a +6, which is higher than my best attack. And they also, so it's expected. They have like a 99% chance to hit me without bonuses.
Aerie.
As I recall, there are no reactive actions in this game, or in this system, correct? No attacks of opportunity. Good.
Nope. Not unless you have like a power that specifically says, but no,
Okay.
not really.
Here's hoping. Aerie is going to take 1 step back, reach over, touch Harmony.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. And where is my button for it? And yeah, I'm going to use haste. So here we go.
Nice. Oh.
Oh my word.
So you can use your stealth stunts. Spell stunts.
Okay, let's see. 6 stunt points. Okay, that one, and then okay, I'm going to use since I have 6 stunt points, I'm going to use split spell and skillful casting. Both Harmony and myself, or sorry, both Curiosity and myself are hasted. we
Okay.
gain +1 to all defense. Speed is doubled, and a +1 to all physical activity. Also a +1 to all attack rolls and such.
It's basically a +1 to everything.
Yeah, pretty much. And it will last equal to my willpower or into the encounter. It will last 2 turns.
Okay. So Curiosity, you are hasted for 2 turns. As you take this massive blow and you're kind of stumbling back, trying to get through the pain, you immediately feel Erytheus' touch, and suddenly the pain seems to kind of dull a bit, and your senses become much more sharp, and everything seems to be slowing down around you as you seem to be moving faster and faster.
Curiosity, it's all I can do, but let's see if we can't speed things up a bit.
Okay. Jeffrey's turn.
Would Jeffrey be able to jump over the rocks? He has a jumping skill and a climbing skill.
From his leopard side. I mean, 8 feet wouldn't be
And he's got-
deal to a cat.
And he also has very long feet because of it being injured.
I will make a jumping check.
Okay. Should he move first so he can get close
Yeah.
to the rocks? Okay.
Have him move first.
Then we'll have him do a jump.
Okay. What's his full movement speed?
His movement speed is 40 feet.
How many squares does he move so far?
8. He moves. He's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares.
4. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get to there. Ari, as you haste Curiosity, prepare yourself for another blow, which you're certain will be just about as pleasant. You hear this as the rocks begin moving again, and you see the camel leopard up above you, snarling, looking down as he's starting to make his way down off of the tumbling and ever moving rock face behind you. You can kind of see up, and at least it gives you some hope that maybe your friends are still alive.
Why, hello there.
Would he still be able to do a bite?
No, he's still up on the rocks.
He's still on
gotta
the rocks. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna come down next turn.
He's got to come down. Got it.
Mhm.
So he's a pincushion target.
Oh, but at least your friends aren't pincushion targets anymore.
That's true.
Curiosity.
I don't really feel like there's much that I can do other than what I haven't already been doing. So when I heal myself with magic, does that also like if I have an arrow wound, it's like Wolverine style, and the arrow gets pushed out by the magic as it heals, with bullets and stuff, or what happens to the arrow wounds?
I just always assume you kind of pull it out first, and then you heal. It doesn't really. It reforms things. It doesn't really push out bad things. So you kind of have to
part of healing myself was getting rid of the arrow that's in my wing.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you're kind of heal, pulling things out as you're healing. It's really painful. But you're probably used to it by now.
But if I fly away, then Ari will probably die.
I don't know, he's getting camel back up pretty soon. And you're kind of half on the ground too. You're kind of you're hasted now, but last turn was that hurt. You're not in a good place.
I guess I will just cast Healing Touch on myself again.
There you go. Got 6 stun points.
Yep.
I just looked over at the real dice I've been using, and I apparently rolled a 666 here too. I've rolled 2 666s this night. It's not good.
We're so doomed.
Winter's probably happy she's missing this session.
I'm not. We could use some flame death magic right about now.
I kind of could. Yeah.
Like, oh, those 4 guys grouped together. Pff, charcoal. You're dead.
Except the guy, she could charcoal the wall. Just like melted rocks.
And then Harmony smiles at the piles of ash that were once his.
Pearl would just be happy if she could snap her fingers and burn the rope.
This is what you're imagining as you struggle to try and get free.
I'm imagining pushing all the.
So wait, so
and
can I
washing
use like the
breaker
mighty
and
spell equivalent to just add a d6 of healing to the spell?
Why not? Sure.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be
use
2.
split spell and mighty spell so that it heals me and.
Definitely needed. That
A
was
brilliant scheme, sir.
He had a hole in his stomach, and now he doesn't.
Okay, so we both get healed for 17.
There you go. It was good. He's just like a health battery at this point. Just like.
And then I'll use healing hands on Neri as my minor action. She recovers 13 health. I don't think there's anything I can do with those 10 points.
Okay.
Make it cheaper if you could, but other than
No,
that,
he can't use those stun points because he used it for a split spell. It's not an
Magic
actual.
shield?
Those stun
Yeah,
points
but
don't
healing
count.
hand isn't a healing spell. That's using.
Oh, your minor's action. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
that's okay.
Yeah, you could do magic shield.
No, but like the healing hand isn't. Well, it's a cantrip. I don't know. Does that count as a? Can that use magic stun points or not? I guess. I don't know how
It
that
does
works.
have a
It's
roll.
cantrip. I like the added system.
You make a good point. Let's say for now cantrips don't do stun points. Because that would make
Okay.
them kind of too powerful.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so that you're done. Garm, your hands are free. What are you doing?
So I'm still blind and I have the rope binding my upper torso.
You're not blind, and you can see enough now that you realize you're just in a bush, and it's dark in here. But you can see a little bit of light peeking through the bush now. It's not very comfortable, and like you're trying to maneuver out of it, it's scratching your face up, and even getting past your bandages. But you can definitely tell, like you're kind of starting to gather what's going on. You can hear what sounds like battle or commotion from somewhere.
I'm going to try and cut the wrappings around my arms free, my upper torso, whatever that is.
Okay, make for me a strength check.
Well, with the magic.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully this time the real thing will work. Failure. Nope.
So you try again to conjure up the blade in your mind, but as you do, you feel something on your face, and you can feel what looks to be, and you look up and you see like a prairie dog just kind of looking at you, and it startles you, and you're like trying to get it off of you, and it scurries away, but it's enough that the spell goes away.
That was sad.
Sorry. Anything you want to do with minor action? You can technically still move. You want to roll out of the bush.
Yeah, I'll roll the bush and see what I can see.
Find my spear. Use it. Stab the heart of your enemy.
Roll. How long? Well, go ahead and move yourself. Where do you want to roll to? Your speed's going to be halved.
I just roll straight out of the bush. I start wiggling around and looking.
You roll, and your you hear commotion. You're still having trouble seeing as there's another bush now in front of you, and you're like, But you are out of the bush and can now see sky. Harmony.
Wasn't Vinda going before me? Before? How did that happen? I think it's Vinda's turn.
Because you guys have the same initiative. You go at the same time.
Yeah, but I want Vinda to go first. And she had been going first, so I want her to have a chance to get me out of this.
I'm confused.
Vinda, you're up.
Okay, what is Harmony's status at the moment?
Still tied up.
Okay. I will try to get him out somehow.
Okay. Are we gonna needle this?
I guess so.
Go for it.
Yeah, if you start going towards like you're gonna cut something, I feel like in my pouch there's shuriken. There should be able to cut through this better than the needle.
You can look up. You can, if you want to look for the shuriken, you can do that.
Do I know how well the needle would work for this?
I mean, you're pretty precise with your needle.
Yeah,
I think,
but
like,
for
if you
rope.
hit.
Yeah,
you'd
Harmony
have to,
just thinks the needle is not gonna be a good idea, so he's like, maybe something better.
How tall are you, Vinda?
5.5 inches.
She might be able to pass through the holes in the net.
I think you like less than an inch wide, right? If you're going by like human anatomy standards, or about like an inch. Yeah, 1.5 wide.
Okay, what are you
Five
figuring
feet.
out there?
I'm figuring out how big you are in ratio to the shuriken.
Yeah, I don't think that would be
He suggests the shuriken as he's tied up, and you look over at his pouch, and you're looking at it, and it's as big as you. It looks like It looks like a four sworded.
I don't think
monster with her sewing needle. She can break and net.
I'm just saying, Harmony is just like, please use something that's gonna get me out of here.
I mean, because
Yeah, I'm
to Vinda,
gonna
the
use
sewing
the
needle is
needle,
the
but-
equivalent of like her dagger/sword. And Aerie used a dagger to free me, so Vinda can use a needle to free Harmony.
it's a rapier, sort of.
It's technically a rapier for Vinda. So, and the shuriken would, if you've ever seen the anime Naruto, it's basically the shurikens that are used there, which are giant, monstrous things that they use. But they fling them around like they're nothing. But yeah, it would be huge to you, Vinda. It's just
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
It kind of
Wait,
looks like
do
a
I have a
four-sided
regular
long
knife?
sword.
I might have a regular, if tiny, knife. Would that be better than my rapier needle?
Up to you.
It's half an inch tall. Or half an inch long. It's just cutting through the little rope.
I mean,
You're
if
like,
she can do noticeable damage to enemies, she obviously can cut through a net. Just don't think about it too hard.
It's a magic. It's not a real needle.
Right, this
It's
is
like
a
a
fantasy
magic wizard
campaign.
death
Just
needle.
roll your attack and cut the net.
It's like a Naruto with the glass like needle like crazy chakra nonsense. You need to do whatever.
I am asking the GM which would work better.
That's up to you.
That is not helpful.
If you
I
can
can't
sew
tell
a
you
net
what
with
you
a
think.
needle, then you can just unsew it with your needle and slice it to ribbons.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Like if you can move at the speed of light, maybe. I will unrope these rope things together.
What sewing has done, sewing will undo.
Just burn it all.
Well,
Like what a thread cutter would do.
you left your fire mage that way.
She's gonna come back, we're all gonna be dead.
And then she'll cry, and then she'll die. Or she'll run away. Make your decision. Time is ticking. Harmony's begging you to help. I'm gonna have to skip your turn. You can't decide because I'm just gonna think that Venda's just stuck.
Just use the needle. The needle is your weapon of choice. You're most
Yeah,
skilled with it.
I'm gonna
it's
use
good
the
for
needle.
finding dexterous tasks, like
Okay.
slicing open nets without injuring people.
Roll an attack.
What's the aim action? How did that work again?
Aim action is considered a minor action, and it grants a +1 to melee attacks as well.
So I'll use that, I think. Seems like a good idea.
Okay. With precise pokings and pin prods, you manage to. And Harmony, closing his eyes, hoping that nothing vital or weird happens, you just hear as rope just unravels, and you can feel it just falling away from you as Vinda buzzes around you just very carefully. You just hear this buzzing sound, and then the rope falls away.
Thank you, Vinda. I think we need to take care of those archers up there. How are my wings?
They're hurting.
What about after the healing thing?
You're only like at half health, and they kind of were aiming for your wings, so they're not so great. You can probably fly, but maybe it'll probably be at half speed. It's gonna be difficult to keep your balance in the air.
Okie dokie. What am I gonna do first? How tall did you say the ridge was?
From where you are,
Mm-hmm.
it's about 10 feet right now.
No, not the rock. What the above, like the top of the canyon.
Yeah, here. See? It's 10 feet. It's 10 feet. That's what it says.
Okay, no, I just meant like height-wise. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're on one of the lower ends of the slope. Like here is a straight 20 feet, and here is about like 10 feet. 10 feet.
Cool. That is enough with half speed to get me all the way to the top. Yes. Excellent. I'm taking off and going to the archers hand-to-hand combat style.
Okay.
I'm sick of this nonsense.
Alright. See how I'm gonna do some damage.
Yeah, if I actually had like a weapon, because I don't have my bow ready, so I can't actually use it this turn.
Yeah, and your spear
It's somewhere.
is somewhere.
Yeah, can I be like, can I make a perception check to see if I see it as I'm going up, or if it's
Sure.
if I don't see it, I'll assume it's like up top, and I'll find it when I get there, which might be a terrible assumption, but I'm gonna. Oh, now I get a good roll. Oh, sure.
Okay. It looks fat and chunky because this is roll 20. But here's your spear.
I can't see anything. I think it's past the black where I can't go.
Oh, you can't go? Here. There you are. Here. You're up there. Whatever. It's here.
It's way over there?
Yeah.
Okay. How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3. Do I happen to see Gorm while I'm searching the area?
What did you roll? 18?
Mm-hmm.
You see a 10 figure rolling around in the dirt between some bushes.
Alright, so I'll yell back over my shoulder as I run up here. I'll be like, Venda, Gorm's up here, can you get him free? Okay, let's see. So what the flying would be a minor action, right?
Mm-hmm. Half speed.
Okay. So then if I landed on top of the ridge and I charge, can I try and punch this archer just to get his attention away from Curiosity and everybody?
Sure, you could Superman punch him.
Punching!
Hulk, smash!
Also, I'm gonna move over there on that side of him. I don't want to fall off the edge yet. Oh, come on! Can I roll higher? That's so
No
sad.
smash.
So you whiz past him. You, the archer who was trading on Bramble, now sees you and just, as you go with your fist, he's just kind of confused.
That would have been enough stun points to knock him off the edge. I am sad. I am so sad.
Close, so close. Alright, Bramble. Hit the same guy? Are we hitting the same guy?
Your mic's
We can't hear you.
muted.
We can't hear you.
Sorry, yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Okay, you watch as Harmony glides up carefully up the cliff face and tries to Superman punch one of them, but seems to go past him. You not missing a beat, you take an aim and shoot another arrow at the same guy who's like trying to knock his arrow after the first one, and you see him gonna get knocked back, and the second arrow hits his arm, his shooting arm, and you see him curse as he like holds it down and tries to get back up for another attack. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. Now it is their turn. This confused archer. He's just like, and takes out a dagger and swipes at Harmony.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey, Harmony, come on.
Ha! Absorbed by my armor. I'm really glad I upgraded my armor. I would have been dead.
He just like, and it bounces off of your leather armor. Still stings a
I'm
little.
wearing mail armor now.
Oh right, you're.
This has really helped me out because I would have been dead.
So you hear just like this cling as it bounces off your bloody mailed armor, but you see he's like visibly startled and is like, bring the daggers up for another attack. These two, I think, are now going to hit Vinda now that they see she's been a problem. So a 7 to hit or a 13 to hit. Oh, those are damage.
Those are damage.
15 and a 14 to hit.
With the protective winds, I don't think that hits.
You don't think that hits, or you don't?
Well, what was
no,
it?
it doesn't.
It was 2.
Yeah, +2.
My normal defense is 14.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not
Winning.
The arrows are aimed towards you, and then, like an invisible barrier, they just and are blown to the side. This last arrow, this guy kind of is injured and looking around. He's gonna retreat. Apparently he was the initiative dude, so whoops. Okay. So the initiative dude runs away, everyone's done. Great. Okay. These guys are gonna close in. 3 more attacks to Aerie. Holy cow. 16, 16, and 20. I think I rolled that last time, too.
Not the 20, but yeah. You did roll similar numbers before. But yeah, they all hit. 13. Yeah, they all hit.
Okay. And the 25 stun points. So that's gonna be that, and then a lethal blow. Okay, so you take 15 points of damage on that last attack, and then an 8 and a 10. As the swords just... You're managed to, keep yourself pretty much afloat, but they are getting through to your armor. And then the final one, to curiosity. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's also going to be a lethal blow to you. So 16 points of damage as you're like you're really not doing a lot to defend yourself, as you're just trying to keep you and Eretheus alive, and so you just feel like an impact into the side of your into your arm. You feel blood pouring down, but as you continue to concentrate and slowly heal that damage up. Fortunately, the pain doesn't last very long, but you are kind of a punching bag at this point. And now, seeing a camel leopard at the top of their rock pile, two of the archers are going to turn their attention to Jeffrey. Oof. So 21 and a 14?
14 no, 21 yes.
Okay. And that will also be a lethal blow, and... they would do this, so they're gonna force Jeffrey down. So as he's trying to get down, they use their skirmish to move the target, and one of the arrows clips Jeffrey's leg, and he, instead of being able to jump down as he planned to, stumbles down and smacks into a big boulder and tumbles into the desert as he's coming down. So he's down now, but now he's between the rock wall and the boulder, and he takes 6 points of damage as he hits hard. But manages to stumble back a little bit, and that's piercing damage that goes past any armor he has. The 6 does. And then the last 2 arrow attacks are going to Bramble. $21 and 18?
Both.
Okay.
Ow.
And 2 stunt points. There's the last one's going to half your armor.
Okay. So the 14 is the one that goes to half?
Yep.
Okay. So that would be... Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, these guys aren't messing around. Alright. So as you guys are all pin-cushioned and beaten bloody, it is now Eretheus' turn.
Okay, I have a rules question I need clarification on. Haste grants +1 to attack, and as well as +1 to physical ability tests. Attacking is a physical ability test. Does that technically mean I get 2?
I think it's just worded poorly. I don't think the intention is to give you 2.
I know. I'm trying to leap on that because it is.
No, it's more like, jumping or climbing or...
Yeah, just double checking on that because I wanted to make sure that was there, because otherwise it kind of almost seems a little weak, but at the same time it's pretty strong. Okay, I will take a shot at continuing at the same gentleman. I believe I've been attacking the one to my north, but I'm not sure.
You're correct.
Anyways, I am going to take aim and swing away.
That'll hit. Good job.
Bonus of a +6, and I still get a 14. Oh, good night. And this is the other thing. Since I'm hasted, does that give me a bonus to my dexterity to push mine above theirs, or for the purpose of pinpoint? that's one of those little fuzzy things because I'm hasted, so technically I'm faster,
I will
but at the
say-
same time.
I will say yes.
Okay.
It's because I'm feeling generous and because you guys are dying.
Yeah. Okay. So, 8 damage. I didn't get any stunt points, so I couldn't do anything fancy. If I'd have been able to get stunt points, there would have been a little bit bigger dent, but oh well.
Okay, so what's the damage total? 8?
Yes, total of 8 damage. I rolled poorly on the second die. It was a 1 instead of anything else.
Okay. Alright, so yeah. You this time, being a little bit more careful and charge with energy, you and manage to get past the bandit's armor and cause him to flinch as you finally do some decent damage. Okay, Jeffrey.
Sorry, Jeffrey, you said he's prone? Or no?
Yeah, he's kind of prone. But he
So
can get up.
So you have to do a minor standing, basically.
Mhm.
Okay, so he'll stand, and then in hatred and anger, he'll take a bite.
Okay. Nice, that'll hit.
Go.
Okay. So, stumbling up, shaking his head, Ari, you hear this as one the bandit's leg gets bit, and he starts shaking it, and he's trying to like fight you and get the camel off of him at the same time. Curiosity.
I'm gonna use healing touch on myself, and then healing hands on Aaron.
You're not gonna mix it up? Don't you have any attack spells? Anything?
Yes, but if he does that, then they might die the next round.
If I take a turn to attack, then I'm gonna die the next turn because they deal over half my damage health every turn.
Well, they just roll really well when it comes to you. Okay.
Somebody wants to kill us. Somebody wants to kill us.
Okay, so Ari,
Valley
you
by
get
yourself.
12 hit points.
I understand. It's alright. It's alright, Zeri. I understand the whole concept here. I'm just trying to give you a hard time, okay?
We are missing 2 of your combatants, and you're all split up.
Yeah.
One of the primary range damage dealers has been tied up the whole time.
And I just got free.
So, how much health? Gareth, how much health?
It was 12.
12.
12? Okay.
I'm like trying to challenge you guys in a different way, obviously.
I feel fine now. We're
calculated
good.
right.
We're good. As long as Curiosity keeps healing everybody down there, we're good. As long as Bramble doesn't get injured behind the rock rebel, then we might have a problem.
It would be nice if my plans worked.
Alright, go on.
Okay. Going to try and cut myself free again with the magic. Yay!
Okay. Once again, summoning the black dagger, you hear a and this time it goes through all of the ropes tying your body up. And you hear as you just kind of like a blooming onion, just whoop, and everything comes undone.
Now to see if I have the movement. Yes, let's see. I can move 8. Was it?
Should say on your sheet.
Yes. Yes, 8 squares. Okay, so let's see. Did Harmony get his spear back?
No, it's still chilling out there.
And you don't know it's there. You'd have to roll perception.
Yeah, I would have to know. And I've only got a minor action, so I'm going. So I get up. I see this guy, right?
Yes. You can see him firing something barreling down into the canyon.
Can I just charge at him and try to use my momentum to knock him and me off and land on top of him so he cushions me a little bit as we fall down together?
Absolutely, you can do that.
Why are you wanting to fall down?
If you want to...
Hope he dies more than I die. I have
He
4
wants to
health.
strangle the life out of him as they fall down a cliff. I think that's what his
Well, hey, I'll have a bow and arrow when this is done, and hopefully 1 dead guy
It's not broken.
and a half
I'm
dead.
gonna fall down.
Roll your attack. Just roll a charge attack.
Okay, let me see.
I'm really curious.
What should I roll for that?
Don't miss, please.
Should I just roll
Yeah,
my
and
strength?
Vinda getting ready to head up to free you is going to watch that. Like,
Yeah, roll a strength might check.
Pretty big guy.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't hit his defense.
what's his defense?
Well, his defense is... I'm trying to decide how mean I'm gonna be.
Well, I feel like if it's a strength check and not a dexterity check, if he doesn't push him off, then he shouldn't fall off the cliff either.
I love that.
Because if it's a dexterity check, that means then it would be he missed and he just went right over the edge. But if this is a strength, it's like a strength check, that means he hit him. He doesn't have the energy to push him over, so he would just be stuck on it.
That's a pretty bad roll, though.
Yeah, but it's a strength check, not a dex check.
What do you mean pretty bad? That's like a 50% result.
And I can see the argument for the strength roll being I just run straight into him and bounce off, rather than if it were a dex.
Okay, I'm just gonna... 1 is bad, 2 is good.